Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day whenever you're watching this, and I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for clicking on another one of my videos. So as you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my tips and my simple hacks, if you like, of how I have a positive, motivated and stay happy throughout the day. So these are just some really simple steps that I do every morning, and if I do them, I know that I'm going to have a really motivated, positive day. I know I'm going to get things done because I've followed these steps. So before we get into the video, if you like today's video, please leave a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. And if you have any other tips, please just leave them in the comments down below and we can share them with each other. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So my first tip then is when I get up in the morning and my alarm goes off, I normally set my alarm for around 7, half 7. Before I had a baby and before I tried to start being a motivated person, I used to snooze, and I could snooze up until 9:30, 10, 10:30, 11, and it wouldn't faze me. I could just lay in all day. But obviously with a child, you can't do that. And if my little one hasn't woken me up already, then obviously I set my alarm for about 7 to half 7, depending on what time I've gone to bed the night before. If he is asleep, then it's a good time for me to get up, get myself ready, get things done. So the first thing I do, as soon as my alarm goes off, I don't press snooze, I press OK and I sit up. I bring my phone to myself. Because of the brightness, it's going to wake me up and I'm not going to fall back asleep. So the first thing I will do then is I will look through any text messages or notifications that I've got through over the night, and then I will also then go straight onto YouTube and I will watch a video of someone that's posted something in the night time that I didn't watch before. This way I know that I'm going to get up and I'm not going to go back to sleep. So my second tip is once I'm up and I've gone to the bathroom and brushed my teeth and things, I will then come back into the bedroom, and then the first thing that I do without fail is make my bed, and I will lay the bedding out really nicely over my bed, and I will put really lovely cushions on there and a throw and a blanket and things, and just make it look really pretty. And I feel like even if the rest of your room is a mess and you have clutter everywhere else, if your bed is made, it's like the main focal point of the bedroom. Your room is going to feel so much more organized, and also it's going to help with you not getting back into bed. So my third tip is breakfast, and so many of us, especially with having children, you're so focused on looking after your kids and putting them first that you seem to forget about yourself quite a lot, or you would just go on the bare minimum. So I normally do have a cup of tea in the mornings. It's normally one of the first things I do when I wake up. I also do like to have a really big glass of water, and it really sets you up for the day. It makes you just feel more awake and more healthy, and it's really good for you, really good for your skin and your hair and your nails, and just good for your health. But then when it comes to breakfast, you need to be having something that is going to fill you up and that's going to make you last until lunchtime, especially if you've got a busy day planned. You're going to want to have a full stomach. There's nothing worse than having that hunger feeling, especially if you're busy and you know it's going to be a few more hours until lunchtime. So I will normally have something, if I'm in a rush, I will normally have something like Weetabix with some chopped fruit on it, normally strawberries with some semi-skimmed milk, and then I'll have that with my tea and my water. If I have a bit more time and I'm at home, then I normally do make boiled eggs or bacon sandwiches, something that's a bit more filling and that's going to last me a bit longer throughout the day. If myself and my partner are both home from work at the same time, then we will probably have a bigger breakfast, and he will cook us something like avocado with poached eggs on toast, or he will cook us, if we're feeling naughty, a fry up, but something substantial that's going to keep us going throughout the day. My next tip is once you have had breakfast, to come upstairs, get washed and get ready for the day. If I don't do it straight away after breakfast, then I know 100% I'm going to lounge around in my pajamas, in my dressing gown and my slippers all day, or at least until lunchtime, until I can be bothered to get upstairs and get dressed and things. So as soon as I've had my breakfast, I go straight upstairs, I get straight into the shower, and then I come out of the shower, I get dressed, I have my clothes laid out ready for what I'm going to wear. If I'm going to wear makeup that day, I will do my makeup straight away. I feel like this just sets you up again to be organised. If you've got things to do and you need to go out, you're ready to go and do those things. You haven't got to think, oh, I've got to get dressed before I go out. So yes, getting dressed, getting ready early in the morning is a really good thing to help you get motivated. Once I'm dressed and ready, I will then go downstairs, and there are two things that I do without fail every morning. So the first thing that I will do is I will empty our dishwasher. So obviously, having kids, you've got a lot of things that need to be washed. So I'm really fortunate to have a dishwasher. So in the evening before, obviously with having dinner and things, we will fill the dishwasher and wash everything up overnight. And then in the morning, I will empty everything. I'll put everything away, so the dishwasher is then empty for the rest of the day. So after breakfast and lunch and things, we can put everything into the dishwasher, and then the kitchen doesn't look messy. There's not just plates and bowls lying around and things. It can all go in the dishwasher, ready for when we finish dinner later on, and we can wash everything up after dinner. Throughout the whole day, everything can get washed, and then again I would just empty it again the following morning. The second thing I do after that is I do a load of washing every single day. Even if I don't have a pile of washing to do and I have just a little bit to do, I will do it, because it takes less time to do a little bit of washing and to fold my washing and then to put it away than it does to actually do a really big load of washing just once a week. So that's what I do. So I will go and get the washing from the washing basket upstairs. I'll put that into the washing machine, and yes, I will do that as soon as that is washed, tumble dried, and then put away straight away, so there is just no dirty washing lying around. Especially with having children, they go through so many outfits, breakfast, lunch and dinner. You know they're going to get stuff down them. So yes, doing a load of washing, it just stops it building up, and it just becomes a bit more manageable for you as well. So once I have done all of those things, I then sit down on the sofa with a cup of tea, and I will make a list of everything that I want to get done that day. And it doesn't have to be massive things, it can just be really small things that you want to get done. So for myself, it's normally things like organising certain areas of the house, going to do the food shopping, going out and visiting people, just things that I know that I want to get done. If I have them written down and they're on the list, then I know I'm going to look at them and I know I want to get them done and ticked off the list. It just, there's something satisfying about getting something ticked off and done. And yes, so every day I will make a list of things I get done. I don't always get everything done, but I try to get the majority of the things on the list done every single day. And then my last tip is doing something for yourself, because you're always doing so much for other people, for your children, for your families, that you don't get that much time to yourself that often. So whether it is just when your baby's napping, I normally do it when George is napping, I will sit down and I will do something for half an hour for myself, whether it's watch some TV, eat some sweets that I like without my son stealing them, or just reading a book. But just taking that time for yourself, having a break out of that busy day and that busy life that you have, just doing something for yourself can make you feel a little bit more human. It can just make you feel like you're still you and you're not just that parent and that family person that's doing everything, running around like a headless chicken. So those are all my tips, and like I say, I do those every morning without fail, and it just really sets me up to be really motivated and get everything done that I want to get done throughout the day. If you also have any tips, please leave them down in the comments section below. I'd love to hear them. And please like my video and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you. And yes, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you, bye.